head back to finish these off and show you how they sealed and also what I fill them with, if you would be interested in that as well. It is the next day and I want to just check that these are sealed, so I'm going to take them in to the sink and put some water in and see if they leak out. Don't mind all the mess, we're just painting at the moment, so the sink's got a little bit of paint on it, which will struggle when we finish painting. But if we get some water in these, it should hold and not come out the ends. Let's do one at a time. So I'm gonna like dry the end off. Squeeze it. To me, there's no drips coming out the end, it's just because I keep spilling it out the top. So I believe that's sealed. And you can't even see the little mark in the end of it. Like that's what it looks like. It's got a little bit on the end. Okay, so I think that we're good with both of them. There's no water, I'm gonna tip a bit out and then like squeeze this one. No water. I'm pretty happy with those. So this is the normal milk bottle that I use. This is the colour milk that I use. It's got like a whitey yellowy tinge. To me it looks really like formula. And I'll show you how I actually make that. I can't remember why I stopped using this bottle, but right now it's leaking in my hand, which is really bizarre because I'm holding it upright. So maybe that's why. I believe I put the tea into this bottle. Oh, actually no, I think this teat got bad. The teat is gross, so I need to actually just buy a new teat for it, and that could be why it's not sealing, because it doesn't have the teat in place. I have no idea why it's not, like, why it's dripping on me right now, because unless it all the liquid is in the lid, in like the runs in the lid, like the screw bit, and that's why it's like dripping down. Anyways, let's see how I make the new bottles here. This mixture is left and not moved for a while. This is what it ends up like. It gets like a white coating on the top and you can see like the yellow water. If you shake it, it looks really good, just like milk. Now these are pretty old. I really can't tell you how old they are. I'm gonna say a few years, and here's another one that I made. And I haven't changed the mixture or anything in them. I've just left them. From memory, I used some water and this stuff. Maybe some other lotion as well, but to me this has like a yellowy tinge to it, and that's what made it the perfect mixture. So I'm gonna give this a go on these bottles here and see what it turns out like. Okay, let's give this a go. We have 2 bottles, 2 teats, and 2 lids. So I believe this is the blue one. Yeah, no. I don't know, I took them off. Why did I take them off? Darn it. That's kind of bluish. That must be the blue one, and this has got like the green teal. It really doesn't matter which goes on which. I'm just trying to put them back together. Put the teat in like this on both of them. Make sure that it's secure right through. And the lids aren't really necessary there if you want to keep them. Now I'm using just some water that I don't want to waste. Like I don't want to get tap water, and I don't want to waste this right now. So these are just some water bottles that I didn't finish drinking, and because it's not going to get used, it should be fine. I'm gonna get some of this. Now you can see on here that it's like a brown color. If you were to put this on your skin, it will go that color, but that will give it the little yellow tinge that we want. I'm gonna shake this because I haven't used it since I made bottles last. So if it's that color on top, I'm gonna assume that it's probably gonna be like that color halfway through. All right, let's put some of this in. I'm just winging this, guys. This is what I always do. I always feel like I should, and I never do, like, practice beforehand. There's not much left. Can you See how it's not like a perfect white color, it's like a creamy color, if that makes sense. And that's why I like it, because it gives you like a creamy formula kind of look instead of a white, perfect white look. Some people add hot water now, but it's here and I'm just being a little bit lazy, so let's add some non-hot water. And this is where you choose how much it's going to, how much you're going to fill it up and what the consistency is going to be. So let's see what this turns out like. To me, that's way too watery, so I'm going to add some white lotion as well, because it needs more, but the color is good. So I'm going to add, see how this one is like a more milky and this is more liquidy? We're going to add some white lotion and some more of this lotion. Okay, I just grabbed some plain white moisturizer and I'm going to give that a go. I feel like last time I used a bunch of this and that's why there's not much left. I also don't even know why I had it. Somebody gave it to me and I don't really tan or anything, so that's why I kind of had it. I also, if you're wondering what happened to this, I bought it and I went to the car, and before I got into the car I dropped it and it smashed it and I'm so annoyed. Oh no, when I got home I think, and I got it out of the car. One of the two, but like it kind of sucked a lot because I just bought it and then dropped it and ruined it. But it still works. I left this upside down, hopefully it will get some more out for me. If not, I'll just go and like add some water to this bottle. I need to make some for that as well. If I make too much in this, then I will just pour some into that bottle and go from there. So it's not an issue. Shake it up again. You really want to make sure your teeth are sealed before you do that. I'm not happy with that again. It's all frothy. I think it's just settled in the other one. This is like a new mix. It doesn't look bad. It just needs to be thicker to me. That's really thick. This is like I said, I think I used a bunch of like cream and stuff. So let's just get on in here and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I used like 2 little pumps before. So that's like, I'm gonna say like 5 pumps. 6, 7, 8, and this is all white. I'm hoping the color will just like stay. Let's see. Okay, other than it being really frothy, I like the thickness of that now. That feels better, like it feels fuller, like formula feels. But it needs the yellow again, so I'm gonna shake this. If not, I'll have to put this on my my shopping list and buy some more of this, because this has really been good. That was a good bit. I'm scared this is gonna go everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna add some water to this. One more shake though. That's not too bad. Just needs to settle a little bit. I think it needs like more water. Now it's too thick. What have I done? So maybe a little bit more water will help. But I still want that yellow color. So let me go put some water in this, and this might help it. Okay, I put some warm water in this and shook it all up. So this should just be more of a color and like a thinner now. Maybe I made it too thick. You guys all need to like learn from this from me. Okay, this is gonna be like super watery. Oh, it is. And I'm missing. There we go. That's all over the desk. That's annoying. That's okay. It doesn't pour very well. I'm gonna wipe this and then shake it. I want more color. And I want it to be thinner. So what I'm gonna do is add water. And I feel like this will probably just be evened out between the two of them because that's what always happens. It takes me like a whole bottle to get the right consistency. You know what? That's, oh, it's a bit wide, isn't it, compared to the other ones? Wrap this up. It's good when it settles for a little bit. What I might do is pour half of it into this bottle and then finish them off with just adding some of the color to them. So if I pour half in here. Like that. And then, oh, that almost fell again. All right, we don't really want to do this again, so let's just, oh, I did it. I want some color in there. That looks much better. Or does it look too yellow now? It's all over me, yuck. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm the clumsiest person ever. Okay, we got it. It's on my hands, yuck. It's like moisturizer kind of thing. So you know like the greasy feel out of moisturizer? That's what's like all over these. I'm gonna shake this one more time, see what it looks like. That's not too bad. It's not real milk, it's not real formula. You're never gonna get it perfect. I don't know, that looks like the bottles, these bottles could be like a different color because they've had this sitting in them for so long as well. I just don't remember how long it takes for them. See, that one like rolls down a bit quicker than this one. This is like really milky at the top. Color's not bad though for the formula itself. I'm gonna have to do the same thing and I'm gonna spill it all over myself again because there we go. It's a little bit tricky. Well, I guess this is my last batch of milk that I can make up with this formula. Well, with this bottle here, I'll have to buy a new one. Water. And then I'll shake here. It looks okay, not too bad. Maybe a little extra water to these two. They're kind of at that good consistency and I think that that's probably the best that I'm gonna get. So I'll add some more water to this one. And if I accidentally, like, I just want to add a little bit at a time now because I have a little bit of that left to put the color back in. And if they get too thin, I think that that's good, to be honest. They will settle after a while. After they live in there for a while, I think that they will settle and get like this. Because these are what I used last time I used this, and I just used like a white thing. Maybe it wasn't a bubbly one though. It's really hard having my old two here comparing them because I see these are like a little bit more orange than these ones. So I feel like I could try and add a little bit more white. But if you see they're already settling, there's like a very, like, you can just see like a little white layer at the bottom if I don't move it too much. I don't know, this color could have like faded into this, but this is a really good color to me. I think that that's it. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. For a fake formula bottle, unless you're going to get real formula, this is pretty close. But I do think it needs to settle, so I will show you in some upcoming videos them settled. Products that I used were Dove Summer Glow, Gradual Self Tan Body Lotion, medium to fair skin, and just a white moisturizing cream. So Nivea Incredibly Smooth for dry skin, and it has shea butter in it. If you had one that had the nozzle on it, that would probably work better. So I used this one last time. I can't remember, I just used a white lotion last time as well, but they look pretty close to me. You know what? These colors look exactly the same, these two here, and this batch was definitely part of this over here, so I'm thinking it's gonna be whatever this plastic is has changed color.